One. Hey, yo, what is going on, everybody? Tiagbro here from DrunkBrosGaming, coming at you live with a Destiny video. We're going to be showing you today a noob's guide to the Destiny raids. Today we're going to be going over Crota's End. I'm joined by my mate here, SoundlessVirus. We are going to SoundlessVirus, Elite Hacksaw, YOLO Swag Lord 420, 360 No Scope, Virus, and we're going to be going over Crota's End Destiny raid. Soundless, welcome. What you got?
Hey, what is going on, guys? It's SoundlessVirus here, and we are, like Tiago said, gonna have a noob's guide of Crota's End. New series, we might be doing other raids as well. And even if you have done Crota's End and you're not new to it, just hop in and you have a fun time. And we're gonna have a lot of good moments, show a bunch of new tricks and stuff that maybe you didn't know that'll speed up Crota's End for you.
What are we gonna be showing, Soundless? Tips and tricks, kicks and flips.
Tips and tricks, kicks and flips. And we're gonna fly into the moon, like so. We're right at the Hellmouth.
Hell yeah. Good stuff. So here we are, at the Hellmouth.
You're gonna slide on this little circle plate here. You wanna make sure you don't just jump off. Get over ambitious.
What's really cool about this area, though, is like if you don't have the DLC, you can't really spawn in this little platform or pillar that we're at. It's really cool. You can actually see out yonder ways is the actual patrol area or the area with the rest of the moon missions out there where it has, you know, kind of the moon vantage point. And without the DLC, you can't really get to this area that you're at. You can still see it from over there, but with this area here and with the DLC, you know, you can view and build the bridge to the Hellmouth. Here you can see we go down into the Hellmouth by building that portal there. The bridge into the Hellmouth. Ascend, or descend, I should say, we should go.
No, you want to be careful getting down here because if someone lands on you, they will kill you. So,
Not true.
you want to be careful. It's very true.
Alright.
And the weapons of choice here are the Fatebringer and the Icebreaker, just because they do explosive bullets and can blow up large crowds of thralls. And then the class type on this part is the Hunter, because of its invisibility effects.
Yep. So your Hunter class, if you have the Don't Touch Me gauntlets, that's really helpful as well. Those, pretty much every time you get meleeed, what happens is you are able to cloak and go invisible as well, which is pretty neat. And on your Hunter class, the class items and class perks that you're going to want is the Stalker class, along with the Shadowjack class, and Escape Artist, that essentially once you melee an enemy, a thrall, whoever it is, that allots you to grant a temporary time of invisibility as well.
Along with Vanish, which is also really good when you have your super. Long period of invisibility. Now,
cool.
Along the left side here, you can get, there's a chest, and it's a random room that spawns a chest, but it's just a couple shards of energy, and at this point, it's really not worth your time to go for, unless you really need them.
Yeah, I mean, if you're new to this raid, you know, and you get some weapons and class items and things like that you need, it's really great. It's cool, helpful. For us in particular, it doesn't really matter. The main thing that you're going to want to bring with you on this raid is going to be heavy synth. Heavy ammo synth is crucial. It's really going to help out. Essentially, whenever you have a heavy synth, you pop it and you get some rockets out. It's pretty cool. You can buy.
If you don't have an icebreaker, you also want to bring a lot of special synth as well.
Yeah, special synth. Cool. Soundless, you ready to get going?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Let's do it. All right. Soundless and I are going to be running through the lamps here. Area with nothing but lamps. So the first two lamps here, essentially you're going to just want to go through, just run straight through all the enemies. Hit these lamps as much as you can. Stay with them as much as you can. run as soon as you get, you know, an open gap. Run to the third lamp, which is this guy right here. Turn around, start shooting them. You'll see the iceberg come into play here. Bait finger with the firefly effect as well. And
the iceberg is a very good weapon to carry on this one, just because it has a perk that increases your movement speed, which lets you run a little faster in this.
And you'll see at the bottom right there, you'll see the weight of darkness kind of pop up. And what that is you'll see weight of darkness just pop up on my screen right there. And what that does is it kind of slows you down and makes you not really running very quickly, having the agility that you might be used to. It can go up to times 10, and at times 10, there's really no sprint. No sprint whatsoever.
And you wouldn't see the left here at this lane rather than going normal, because it's a large shortcut right here. And you'll just see over here a light, and you want to make sure you go left here. Got it the wrong way, then you'll end up and it'll be a mess. Watch out for the knife. Just go invisible and don't worry about him at all. So that's a good way to go.
An option that you can choose to take as well.
But by doing this, you skip it quite quickly. Some people don't know about it. But yeah, as you can see, these don't touch me's really come in handy here.
They really
do.
do.
Alive a lot longer.
Really do. Those purple boxes, Soundless. I want them.
You won't need them too much in this one. See the big bringer, nice bringer,
Icebringer.
Datebringer, there you go.
Icebringer.
Yeah, Icebringer, that's the combo we're using.
It really is. Alright. From here, you're going to want to go up the cliffside here, and there's some tricky holes here, and most folks actually drop down into the holes. But you want to make sure that you don't do that, because obviously you will die. But that's the trick there. A lot of folks don't really know where to go once you get that point. You want to just go up the hill like we just did there. From here, don't worry about going to that lamp that you can see there. Just to the left, go straight to this one. You want to make sure and activate that lamp. Yeah. You want to make sure you activate this lamp. You can start using triggers where it blows up.
Hit this platform over here.
Right here, platform.
You want to jump up on this rock, get as far away from the lamp as you can. The lamp will kill you.
That rocket sounds there.
There you go. You're back on the rock. You want to watch out for the ogre here. Let's kill this guy here, all good. Sometimes there's some ogres like that. No big deal.
Good to go here.
Touch you up on this rock. Bridge will form over there, just like the original thing.
And you can do whatever you want. Sing and dance. It doesn't really matter. It's all there for you. But essentially, you'll build a bridge from that platform. You can see the bridge is currently being built. For some reason, you don't have to stand on it consistently as you go through, so it's pretty cool.
Right about here, the bridge is done, you'll hear the music activate, and you're free to run across. And enemies do spawn on the bridge, you want to be careful of them. It's just a couple barrels though, nothing to be worried about. And you just keep running towards the light, don't worry too much about the enemies behind you, they can't really catch up. And up, after you pass the light, you'll get hit to the next zone, and if you're going for the Flawless Raider achievement, where no one in your fire team can die, don't panic too much when it tells you Guardian down. It's just a little glitch in the system that does that. There we go, you hear it? Guardian down. But that actually doesn't count towards the achievement. So you do not have to restart there. Keep going, go get it.
This next part.
This part
is tricky. We are gonna actually do a little. Well, we're gonna walk you through how to do it verbally, and then we are gonna do a trick since we only have 2 of us doing this part here. So this next part, you'll see a little pillar here in the middle here, or a little platform, and just like we activated the last bridge at the very beginning, and then the bridge in the little thrall room, there's a bridge here that activates as well. By standing on that platform there, that bridge will activate. There's these 2 little pillars on either side of it as well, and those 2 little pillars need to have someone under there while this bridge is being activated. So you need at least 3 people, 1 person in the middle, and the other 2 people on either side. As you can see, we run into a slight mishap because there's only 2 of us, so there's really no way to activate it like this. So we're going to show you a little trick. I'm going to switch to my Warlock class, and I will be right back. Soundless is going to maintain and stay here.
Take it over. He's going to leave, switch to his Warlock, do a little trick when he gets...
Warlock selected, and I'm en route back. Going to find SoundlessVirus and join up with him. Same kind of, sorry about that. Same kind of, strategy that I have here with my Warlock, though. I have the Icebreaker. On this situation, though, I'm not going to be using the Icebreaker. I'm going to be running the Gallahorn and a Vision.
And like what I was saying to them, we get on the platform there in the middle and step off it. Make sure you don't stay on it. And then we're gonna kill ourselves, and then you're gonna self-res at the very last second at when it's counting down like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's you want to do it like right at 1 or after 1, barely. And
yeah,
then all the enemies will despawn and go to that side.
And of course we'll demonstrate, and I'll show you when to self-res here as well. It's a little tricky. It is a little tricky, and you have to have some pretty good timing for it. But I'll show you, and it'll despawn the enemies. Pretty cool little view there that you got of the Oversoul as well. It's pretty neat.
But this is a little glitch you're doing here. If you are going for the flawless achievement, you won't be able to do this because you'll be killing yourself here.
Yep. I need to build up my super, so we're just going to activate the enemies here. Step right off of the platform. Your controller will start to vibrate whenever the platform's activated. You'll see many thralls show up here. So there's going to be thralls everywhere. There's going to be some acolytes that show up a little bit later as well. And additional to that, there's going to be... Additional to that, there's going to be a guy called the Sword Bearer. And you might have noticed, oh there he is, Sword Bearer. You might have noticed the little fire and such being built right next to the bridge. If you get close to that fire, I'll show you what it says. See, it says something about the Sword Bearer. I don't know exactly what exact verbatim is, but something about the Sword Bearer. You can't walk across that bridge unless you are holding and carrying that sword, which is really interesting. That being said, even if you do build a bridge, you have to be in possession of the sword to get to the other side. That's what the tricky part is about this bit is. everyone does this the legitimate way, which is exactly what we're going to show you, the not legitimate way.
We may be cheating, but it's a lot easier.
Oh, no, it's not cheating at all. It is simply taking advantage of the game, which is another word for cheating. Okay, I have my super. It is time to do the wipe business. We're going to wipe here. Do a little guarding down. It'll count down the timer
now it's
here.
counting down here.
And we will want to self-res right about now. You'll see I self-res, all the thralls despawn, all the enemies despawn, except for the sword bearer. Pick SoundlessVirus up here first.
Are you going to bring the sword across with one method, Terry?
I'm going to, yep. So the method that I have is, I want to get him to this side over here, the left side. You'll see there's these little, I'll show you here real quick. You'll see there's these little platforms here. You can kind of get platformer and platform jump over. It's pretty cool. I have minimal agility for this. You can do it with more. Put some more on just to show you guys. But the biggest thing about it is you'll want to put the highest jump, which I use focus burst. So. Alright, let us take him out. Do you want to take out the sword bearer? Grab the sword. Jump up to one of these, moving it up here on the Noob's Guide. Jump up to one of these platforms here. And the trick is to fly the sword across. To the other side. Once you get to the other side, you'll want to just simply hide.
Really good spot to do it's where he's at, behind that lamp right there. Nothing can spot him. And then I just, on this side with the icebreaker, and I just kill enemies until 2 ogres spawn. And then once you kill the 2 ogres, the bridge forms and you're done with this section.
Yep, Soundless wants to get on higher ground here. You'll see I'm in first person mode, so it's a little bit difficult to see around. You can usually do a little dance, and it helps you get into third person mode and kind of view your surrounding area as well. Soundless is over there with his icebreaker-oo.
Again, you don't need the icebreaker for this, any sniper will do. It's just much easier with the icebreaker.
Yep. And you have infinite ammo with the icebreaker as well. So that definitely works.
You have a scout rifle too, that also is decent as your primary for this. And the icebreaker's pulling you down now, regenning. There's a couple spots I'll show in a bit when the ogres spawn. How you can get easy shots on the ogre. People have a lot of trouble with the left ogre from over here.
From ogre here?
Ogre here.
See a couple wizards spawn as well. That's your cue to know that the majority of this section of everything is almost over. So. Well, almost ogre, excuse me.
There goes a cursed thrall off the map, because he didn't want to live anymore.
That's right.
And when the wizards do spawn though, you don't have to kill them. It's not necessary. There's the ogres now. Or the right ogre. As far left as you can. That way, you move this way.
And you can see the 2 ogres on my screen here, and kind of where they're positioned at. You have one on the right, one on the left, of course.
There's the first ogre, and now the second one is right there. And I find that this spot right here in the middle really good for getting a shot on. A lot of people could go here. These two right here. But a lot of people used to listen. And he's dead, and that's it.
And it's all ogre.
You would normally get a reward at this part, but I've already done it on this character, so that's why I'm not getting rewards.
And then the bridge will spawn. You'll see the little fire glow as well is gone. So you don't need the sword to carry it around.
Now, on this next part, as many times as people tell you or make you believe that there's a time-based thing on here, they are lying to you. What
Lies.
It is with the door after this, with the chest you're trying to get to, it starts closing once you kill the second shrieker. So you can enter this whenever. But you just gotta keep running after that second shrieker, because that's when the door's starting to close.
So this part right here is just it's pretty much a, if you ever played middle school, high school, PE football, it's pretty much a gauntlet. If you want to just run your little heart out past all these little brawls, there are two little shriekers there as well. Soundless has made it into the room, and there's a chest in there. If you don't make it in the room, or none of your teammates make it in the room, that's it, you don't get that chest. However, Soundless made it. Since he's in it, there has to be a way back out so the door opens up for the rest of the team as well. So just pick up the loot. Of course, we don't get the loot because we've already got it this week.
But this door, or this chest right here, contains shards and energy.
Shards and energy.
Nothing too major.
Next part is going to be called the Death Singer. You jump down to this gaping hole here, and you begin. So there's two sides, and this is actually the final boss room as well. There's two sides. There's a right side and a left side. Soundless, which side do you prefer to go to?
I can take right.
Soundless wants to go to the right. Okay, so Soundless is going to go to the right. I'm going to go to the left. So as we go out here, there's like what it looks like is a little sniper post. Run right past these two knights here.
Once you enter this room right here, you have the timer starts, so you gotta hurry. And if you don't make it in that timer, the Death Singer starts to sing her song, which kills you.
Yes. She'll start playing her eulogy there. So you have to bait a wizard out. So you run into this little room here and run back out. And up into your little sniper cove, you'll see this wizard spawn.
Draw her out like so, and then come back up here. You can easily kill her like that. And you gotta go back inside to kill the Shrieker, which you can only kill after the wizard is dead. Which, if you have a Galahorn, it's just one shot. Other rockets, might be two. It's not a big deal to kill, and you just want to get out of here so that Shrieker blast doesn't get you. And then after both shriekers of both sides, the walls come down, and you're able to kill the Death Singer. So you want to come to my side, because it's a lot easier to get into her. There's a lot more enemies over there. And there's two ways of doing this. You can either kill everyone, a lot of these enemies on this side, which is probably the easiest way. It takes a little time, but we're getting time, so we're going to do that. The majority of the enemies, you can just come in here and start getting shots on her, but you want to be careful because they're all due to spawn behind you in this part. You want to keep out of the map with that.
See her there in the middle.
There she is as well. Have one person can look out on her. About halfway through that in. That's it.
goes.
There she goes.
So you want to just run out of here
bail
real
out.
quick. Yep, as fast as you can. As fast as you possibly can.
Where in this case we killed most people on the side, so you can kind of just stay in here. And then you just got to kill off the rest of the enemies.
Yep, you see him right over there. Oh, misfire.
And you don't have to kill all the enemies, you just have to kill a majority of them. Kill them real quick.
Oops.
Pull out the Gallahorn. No, they'll continue to spawn knights in here. I'm gonna try not. You don't have to kill those. They don't really add to the knights that are still alive. Where is
That guy snuck up on me. So the main guys that you have to kill for this next part to go through are the Shredder Knights. They're the ones with the, I'll show you here, I'll point one out here for you. Those guys are the Sword Knights, the Shredder Knights. Oh, that was it, I guess, for them all. So this part you can wipe.
Reward will pop up there.
Yeah, you normally once you complete this part, you'll get a reward. So this part here, you can finish off killing the rest of the knights, or you can just wipe. And by doing so, we'll despawn all the knights. Is usually what we do here. So there's like about 18 more knights left. So we just give it a little wipe here, and we will respawn at the end of the Crota raid.
Spawn at the very end here, and on this last part, because a lot of people did this differently, and there are a couple tricky areas in this.
Yep.
And what's gonna happen is we're gonna spawn in by this crystal, and when we both stand on it, it's gonna build walls all around us, and we're not gonna be able to heal at all. And there's gonna be a thing in the middle called the chalice, which you can just go up and hold X, and one person will get it, and you can take turns passing it back and forth to heal. There's also other methods of healing, like the Red Death or helmets, that when you pick up an orb, you also heal health. But we're gonna go in this room, and then after like 15 seconds, the walls right here are gonna come down. We're gonna kill all the enemies in here, and then we're gonna exit to the left here, and then we're gonna come around, and then there's gonna be glass here, and we're gonna come around here, come to this other side of the glass, and stand right there. And then the sword bearer is going to come out right here. Crota's going to be right there. We're going to kill the sword bearer. And a lot of people think that you can only go to the right side, but you can. I don't really think so. You can go to the left or right. And then there's going to be boomers or knights with big guns right there and there. And if you follow the routes I take, you won't really have to worry about that. Now, at this point, if you want to watch the ledge point of view, go watch out Tiagbro at DrunkBros, or if you want to watch the Sword Bear's view, watch me at SoundlessVirus. And let's get into it.
Yep. Alright, let's get into it. Let's do it. Great explanation, Soundless. Do the thing. Soundless likes to actually do his own hunter dance. What he does is he goes into the dance the hardcore blade, I should say. Killing enemies that way, he generates orbs of light. Now on hard mode, it's a little bit different. On hard mode, what happens is you really have no chalice whatsoever. So the only way regen works, or regen health, is to gain orbs of light. So these two knights that pop up on either side of you, they're going to be yellow knights. And if you kill a yellow knight while you're in super mode, you get quite a bit of orbs of light, which is really nice.
You just want to have your whole team pile up here on the left. Make sure everyone's ready, and this rage timer starts immediately, so you want to try and get out of the room as fast as you can, but the enemies don't spawn until you leave that room. The sword bear comes out here. He always picks a random side. I'm gonna get that as fast as you can.
Shots in there to help it out.
Get out of there. Come over to this rock over here. Go invisible. And that's all Tiago to shoot.
Goes down.
You wanna make sure you only get 3, but you don't wanna get over greedy. Shoot again. Get out of there, come to this room over here. There's this room on both sides. Looking up in one of these stools right here.
See where Silence is out there.
And I like to come out here, grab the chalice, run back.
Grab the chalice there while he's cloaked, and run back there. And if you're not on the sword bearer side, you're just shooting the rockets at Crota there. What you're gonna want to do is from that middle platform, just kind of snake around to this side here. You can go all the way around if you'd like to, but the boomers, those big boomer knights over there, they do hit hard. So you want to make sure you don't die. That's probably the biggest key to this part here, is just do not die. If you die, there's this ogre soul that comes out, that comes out, and where this little eye is right here, it's the ogre soul. But over here, Soundless comes in the middle, kind of comes over to the middle, and he can kind of pass around the chalice as well. So like right now, my health isn't all the way maxed out, so he can come over here, pass me the chalice, you'll see my health come back up, and you always want to give the chalice right back to your sword there, just so he always has room to heal as well. But pass that around your teammates. Make sure everyone's healed up just in case. Crota's moving back right now.
If the oversoul does pop up, just have your entire team just shoot all your primary and secondary ammo. Rockets don't do as much as you think. And then we'll be good after that. Rinse and repeat. Go with the sword bear again. And I'll show that you can go on either side, not just the right side. Don't want to get greedy.
There he goes.
That's it.
Again, the reason why you want to do that is you want to make sure you bring heavy stuff. Without the heavy stuff, I don't know.
Just in case you do screw up once or twice, you'll have extra heavy ammo always. Because one person missing a couple of rockets could be pretty bad. But thanks guys for watching. Adios.
Yep. Appreciate it, guys. It's been real. It's been fun. It's been real and fun. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening or night or day or wherever it is that you're at, where you're watching. And I hope that was very informative. If you do have any questions, again, feel free to hit us up at Twitter, hit us up on Twitch, hit us up on YouTube, wherever it is that you'd like on social media. We're always here to help out. So give us a holler, and we'll be able to get it all taken care of for you, alright? Take it easy, guys.